Okay guys, I apologize, it seems awful silly. I don't usually do things like this, but it's Christmas Eve. About 25 minutes will be Christmas Day, 2017. I made a promise to my buddies, and a man's word is a man's word, and this is what I have to do. So here it goes. It's been a year. I have not drank. I really owe a lot to my buddies for that, helping me along the way and keeping me on the straight and narrow, so to speak, keeping my priorities in check, and I'm in a great deal of gratitude to them. I really am. My family's in a great deal of gratitude to them. At the end of the day, that's what comes first and foremost to me. I'm shooting this video outside because I don't want my wife to hear, but I really do. I thank you guys a lot, and I appreciate you guys being there and helping me out and getting me through this. And I know there's still a long road ahead, and there's not a day that doesn't still go by that I don't think of having a snip or two, but there's something more important inside that house right now, and that's what my focus is, and that's where it's going to be. So thank you guys, and we'll put that aside and back to our original silly challenge. This time last year, you guys always tease me about old Blue here, which I don't know if you can really see old Blue very well right now. I almost forgot to actually shoot the video. I got old Blue in an auction here a couple of years ago, and the guys always teased me about I would never do nothing with her, and well, a year later, here she is. Old Blue's a 1999 F250 Super Duty extended cab with a V10 four-wheel drive. Old Blue was in pretty rough shape. Did a lot of extensive work to old Blue. Actually, old Blue has all brand new gearing in the front end suspension, tie rod linkage, inner and outer, upper and lower, ball joint replacement. I just last week put that brand new transmission in. 3 weeks before, I had the transfer case rebuilt. And a week before that, I stuck a brand new set of gears in the rear end with all new seals, brakes, everything. So actually the underneath of this truck looks a lot better than the top side. The top side's still a lot of work. But we had a challenge, my buddies and I said, well, I like to see all of us try to do something with our trucks, and I said we build us an upper interior console, since I had already started building my lower. Now my lower's finished. I'm not going to show you the inside of my truck now. It's a mess. Still got a lot of wiring to finish up in the final mounting process, but I'm going to walk you in here and show you my console and my finished product. And that was the deal that we had to be done before Christmas. So the garage is a wreck, but here we go. So here it is, guys. Now, I know she's not in the truck yet, but it's literally an hour away from it. I lived up to my challenge. It's not Christmas Day yet. Now, there's a lot of work that went into this, a lot of time, a lot more time and money than I wanted to spend, but like I said, a man's word's a man's word, and I did this a lot to say thank you guys. Keep my mind away from that nasty disease I have, and allow me to open myself up to something bigger and better. Like I said, that lies behind that door over there. So here I am, and here it is. basically your rear DVD will go here. It's got a rear dual USB with a cigarette lighter adapter, auxiliary adapter. Your dome light will go here. Now I did cheat. I couldn't solder. I did do the math and figured out the LED. You got to put a reducer in there, and I figured out all that. But at the end of the day, the soldering just, it wasn't for me. So I did cheat, and I went ahead and bought these modules that'll control the LED lights, and this one back here that would actually. Oh shit! Hold on a second here. As you can see, it's got the LED lights around it. It's on both sides. It's laying on its side now, but now I do have an on-off battery switch, starter switch for here. It's in the truck now. That's what's allowing me to drive the truck. I have 8 3-way LED toggles to control exterior lighting, interior lighting, different features that I've added. I added my gauges that I wanted inside. Now I do have an additional fuel pressure gauge that I had to mount down below, but that was okay. Now I do also have a backup camera, which, sorry about that. The backup camera does go here in this spot here. Let me back this camera up here. I think I got it too close there. Yeah, there we go. Yep, backup camera mount right there, and now the wires won't be in there. They'll be going through, and this will just be a little storage container, little storage area. But like I said, I went ahead and did my headliner. It's the same material as what's on top, and then I just added a couple things in there that my son liked and I kind of liked, and I got my little speakers here, my little highs, and like I said, it's helped me keep my mind off the alcohol and onto something bigger and better. And I owe a lot to you guys for it, and I gave you my word, and I'm going to continue to give you my word. But there it is. I think I won. I'll go ahead and try to get this posted on YouTube, and I hope I don't see one of your all's posts first. And if I do, I hope it looks better than this one. Thanks, guys.